Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so we're asked to select all possible charge states that an amine functional group can adopt in a typical pH range from 0 to 14, right? So very acidic to very basic. Right. Well, let's just draw a general amine. We're not going to worry about the rest of the molecule. All we care about is the amine functional group. And I will start with saying that at pH 7, you just have a NH2 neutral amine, right? It depends on the amine, but if you're just thinking of a general amine, you can think neutral. It's going to have a neutral charge. It's going to have 2 hydrogens, right? The nitrogen has 3 bonds overall, a lone pair. Okay, then what happens as we get more acidic? So now let's say pH 0, right? So when things get more acidic, right, that means that we have H plus floating around, right, a lot of it. And what will happen is that nitrogen and the lone pair on nitrogen will attack a proton, creating a new bond between nitrogen and hydrogen, and what you get out is NH3 with a positive charge, right? So at low pHs, we get a protonated amine or an ammonium. Okay, and then what happens at high pHs? Okay, I'm explicitly drawing both the hydrogens now because one of those bonds is going to go away. But let's say this is at pH 14. Well, one way we can conceptualize pH 14 is that we have an excess of hydroxide, or at the very least, we have an excess of basic material. So this could be any base. Here I'm using hydroxide. But what will happen is that the hydroxide will steal a proton from our nitrogen, leaving us with 1 proton and then 1 more lone pair than it used to have. Remember, this one started with a lone pair. So now it's got 2 lone pairs and a negative charge. Okay, so this is what happens at high pHs. At high pHs, we get NH minus.